afternoon, Q. Hi, Elliot. My name's Evan.
I'm Trish.
And we're here to talk about your new diagnosis today.
So we hear that Elliot has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Do you know what that's like?
I don't know much about autism. I've realized that she's just been really, standoffish and not very social. There's times where, she doesn't want to play with other kids, or even for me to touch her sometimes.
When did you start noticing these symptoms?
She was about 2, but we didn't think much of it. We just thought maybe she was, a kid who just likes to be by herself. And so when we started her in preschool, the teacher noticed some things, and so that's when we took her in.
Sure.
And they said that she had some sort of autism.
Right. And what is she like around other kids?
Most of the time she stays by herself and does things by herself.
What your daily life is with Elliot?
I get up in the morning. It depends on the kind of night that she had. Depends, and I feel like dictates our morning. Most of the time she doesn't get dressed on her own. It's a hassle, and I fight with her to get dressed and to brush her teeth. She wants to play right away on the phone, and most of the time I do give in just because I don't know how to handle a child with autism, because she's always moving.
So you're speaking about specific emotional outbursts. Are there specific triggers that you notice set her off more than others?
When something abruptly changes, right? Like there's a time where we were supposed to go to the movies, but I told her that we can't go, that we'll go next time, and she kept yelling, and it carried on for about an hour of why we had to go to the movies, and that I said that we were going.
So she got stuck on that.
Yes.
She wouldn't deviate from that. That's pretty typical. When she has these outbursts, is it sadness? Is it anger? Like, what do you think the emotion is behind what's happening?
Typically at first she's always very angry, and she's set on about doing what I said we were going to do. And then the emotions of crying will come out. So I feel like we go through this wave of emotions, and I don't know how to handle it.
Do you find anything that you do that kind of quells the emotional outburst? Is there anything that really works?
Having her more of taking that time to express herself is good, and then asking her, like, what does she want to do instead? And again, it goes back to most of the time of her, wanting to play on the phone, or
It's the same kind of cycle.
Yeah, the same thing.
And that's pretty typical, and we'll talk a little bit more about some of the ways that we can help plan the day and help get more structure into Elliot's day.